Hi, my name is Steve Chiu, and I'm the General Manager of Ansett Aviation Asia. I was fortunate to arrive in Perth, Western Australia during my primary school years. My family were early migrants from Taiwan, and back then in the mid-80s, there weren't many Asians around towns. But I think that was our opportunity and really accelerated our journey to assimilate to the Australian way of life, which is great. I came back for my secondary education, and upon completion, I decided to go back to Australia again for my university. When I returned back to Australia for the second time, and this was in the late 90s already, the demographic landscape had completely changed. Not only did you see Asians in Australia, but pretty much you saw people from every corner of the world. And that's a rare opportunity. There's not many places in the world you'd get that sort of diversity. Found it very interesting, particularly, you listen to different dialects and accents of English. I find that kind of fascinating. With that big melting pot of different cultures and people from different walks of life, it also shaped my career. I joined the Australian Public Service on the commercial side, so Austrade. And I think because of my cultural background and language, of course, I was a conduit between Australia and Taiwan. I was helping Ansett understand the market dynamics and how to invest in Taiwan. Taiwan's in a very advantageous strategic location, being around 2.5 hours flight to all major cities around Asia. Very competitive operational cost base if you look at skilled workforce, access to land, and energy costs. Eventually they asked me whether I want to come and join the team and run the facility for them. We currently operate an advanced training organization for commercial pilots to train on full flight simulation devices. These devices are used when pilots need to be trained on a specific aircraft type or to maintain their licenses and recurrency, which is mandated by regulation. So over the years, the Ansett business grew from a domestic training provider, and we extended our services scope to neighboring countries such as Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and even India. I think Australia and Taiwan are natural partners. We have very strong synergies to work with one another. Australia has great products and services which should be catered for the Western markets or economies. And Taiwan has great experience in advanced manufacturing, which could help Australians scale up in terms of their market requirements. So the two and two can come together and really work with one another to take advantage of innovation